Hello, I'm Heidi Chesla. I'm here with the one and only JJ Azizian, networking with JJ. And today we're talking about the 5 ways to engage with a post. So, JJ, it's nice to see you.
Hey, Heidi, good to see you. Thanks for hosting today.
Anytime. I love it. We're glad to have you here, and we can't wait to hear all of this knowledge you're about to drop for us. So, we're talking about 5 ways to engage with a post. So, can you just get us started?
Yeah, everybody thinks they know how to use Facebook, and obviously we do if we have a Facebook page. It's like we comment, we post. Um, but there's a little bit more to it. Facebook has an algorithm that checks our activity, and based on how active we are and how much engagement we create, Facebook determines on how much visibility we're going to get as someone using Facebook. So it's in like, how do we use Facebook to maximize our visibility? So that people know who we are, what it amounts to. What Facebook did once upon a time is they decided to create an algorithm to everything people could do on Facebook. And depending upon how often people use Facebook and how much engagement they create, that would then dictate how visible Facebook would make somebody. Who gets seen? Who gets the visibility? Right? That's what it's about. So one of the things, Facebook did, relates to posting, the like button, the infamous like button. And of course, we put comments and the things of that nature. Commenting and posting is a huge, huge predominant activity in Facebook. You're either posting a comment or you're responding to that comment. You're either posting a post or you're responding with a comment. These are the two things to do. So, um, basically, today we're going to talk about the 5 ways in which one can engage with a post. I'm going to speak about them, and then we'll go look at a post, and we'll go over those things. But Heidi, really quick, how many ways can we engage with a post?
5.
Five. There's 5 ways to engage with a post.
I'm
So
paying attention, I promise.
there you go. The first way is what's called the like button. It's actually the reaction button because when you see in the notification so and so reacted to your post, it's also called the like button. Okay, and we'll show how that's used. In the beginning of time, when Facebook got created, everybody had a like button. They had one like button. And here, let me actually share my screen and kind of show something here. We're going to go to another window really quick. So we've got a post here on my friend Bill Pace's page, and he took a screenshot of our call today. So looking at this post here, when I come to the like button, every time I click this like button, it's always going to be a blue thumbs up. Every single time I click it, it's going to be a blue thumbs up. Doesn't matter how many times I click it, it's going to be a blue thumbs up. So in the beginning of time, all Facebook had was the blue thumbs up, right? Because that's all they had. But when they decided they needed to apply an algorithmic score to everything, they were almost going to say, well, it doesn't make any sense to give an algorithmic score to the like button because everybody's already using the like button. So some genius said, let's put other emoji options in there. So when you click the other emojis, you get a value for that and not for the blue thumbs up. And then what I mean, as we go back to sharing, is when I put my mouse here and just let it sit, it now shows 6 other emojis. These emojis give you value for clicking on it, because you have to move your mouse over to hit the love, or you have to move your mouse over to hit the laughing button, or to hit the wow. I could click it to unclick. Again, if I want to hit one of these things, I've got to move my mouse and scroll over to something else, the care button. So when you make the strenuous move with your finger to move your mouse over to another emoji, you get credit for that. You get no credit for hitting the blue thumbs up. Now, on a similar note, if this is your post and people are hitting the blue thumbs up, you get credit all day long. But if you're responding to someone else's post and you hit the blue thumbs up, 0 credit. You want to pick any, doesn't matter, the angry, the sad, the wow, the laughing, the care, the heart. As long as you pick one of those 6 emojis, you're going to get credit for it. So I'm going to leave the love button. So the reaction button is the first way that we can respond to a post. We said, how many are there, Heidi? There's how many?
Five.
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 5 ways to respond to a post. Now, the second one, we mentioned it earlier, is the comment. Someone does a post, somebody comments. Someone does a post, someone comments. So let me go back down and we'll look at this again. So look at Bill's post. We're talking about the infamous Bill Pace. Love this guy. On any post you come to, there's going to be somebody who says comment, and down below it says comment, and then your name, right? So we're going to put comment as JJ. So I'm going to make a comment, and I'm going to make for the comment, great post. Why is it a great post? Because he's got a good-looking guy on the post. That happens to be me. So yeah, great post. Now I'm going to ask you: is there any reason to engage with this, guys? Facebook's about creating engagement. No, this is just a statement. Hello, congratulations. You know, someone goes, nice, like nice job. But there's no reason at all to engage with that comment. So what we want to do is we do want to put a comment in there. The comment is engaging with someone else's post. We get credit for that. We get credit for having engaged. The person who's posted is, they get credit because they've created engagement. By my participating and my commenting, I'm engaging with their post. We both get credit for that. Okay. But when you put a statement, good job, congratulations, welcome to the family, welcome. We see these comments all the time. But there's no reason at all for anyone to reply to that, to engage with that, because that's just a statement. That makes sense, right, Heidi?
Makes total sense.
Yeah. So,
and I like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I love that it gives both people credit too.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if I want to take things a bit further, Heidi, we've covered how many of the ways to respond to a post? How many have we covered? 2.
2 out of 5.
2. The first one is a reaction button known as a like button, and the second one is a comment. We've made a comment. But does a generic comment give a reason for engagement, Heidi?
No, it does not.
So if we want someone to engage with our comment, what should we do?
I think probably ask a question, ask them a question, or engage them in a way that you want them to respond back to you.
Exactly. So let me share with you guys what Heidi's talking about here, and we'll get into this. So I want to look at this post here, and although there's just a statement here, I can still ask a question about this, right? So let's say a great post. Now, if I want to modify my comment's already made. I could like it. How do I modify my comment? Well, if I move my mouse away, you see nothing to the right of the comment. But when I move my mouse in, you'll see these 3 little dots appear, and I have the option to edit or delete that comment. So I'm going to click that, which now I can select which option I want. And what I'm going to do now is I want the edit option. So I'm going to click that. Now I can add to the comment. And I can say here, great post. I said, so now I'm going to ask a question, and I'm going to hit this blue arrow here that says comment to now lock in my question. So now, as you see, I don't only have the comment, but I have a question in the comment. And I'm going to ask you, Heidi, now what are the odds or chances of Bill responding to that statement, which is now a question? Probably pretty good?
Yes, much better anyway.
Yeah, so we want to always, whenever we're doing a comment, we want to add a question. And the third way to respond to a post is the question. First way is the like button or the reaction button. Second way is a statement, generic statement. The third way is a question. Of course, you could just make it a question. It becomes now your comment and your question. But anyhow, it can differ in that it differs from just a plain statement of no call for engagement. Your question is a call for engagement. Your question is asking for an answer, right? a lot of times you'll ask a question. Do you care what the answer to the question is? I mean, do I care if he's met me or not? Well, of course I care. I love Bill, right? He's a good friend of mine. But my point, you might ask something about someone's post, like, why did you paint the door blue? Or what was the lead time on the windows? Do you care why they painted the door blue? No. Do you care what the lead time was on the windows? No. What do you want? You want the answer to the question. Why? Because them answering your question escalates your engagement. That escalates your visibility on Facebook. So the third thing you can do, third way to respond to a post is to ask a question. So we've got 3 of the 5 ways covered, right, Heidi?
Right.
Okay.
I'm waiting for number 4. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat.
Number 4 is my favorite. Number 4 is my favorite. So let's get on in here. Let's go back to the post itself. So now, okay, now what else can we do? We've got the reaction button. I can even change it to a wow, right? We've got the post itself. I can change that by clicking this 3 little dots to edit or delete. We're not going to delete, but we're going to look for 2 more ways to engage with the post. Sharing is not one, right? What we're going to do is, again, we're going to edit the post. We're going to click the 3 dots. We're going to click the edit option. Now we can use any one of these things, but the one that I like to use, that I suggest, we can use a sticker, but I like the GIF image. I don't even know what the new one is, kind of with avatars. I mean, I like the GIF image, and the reason I like the GIF image, because it's bigger. It's like a colorful display or flag. Now, my question is, have you ever met JJ in person? So I'm ask the question, do you know him? Let's see here. Do you know him? I think that's kind of cute. I don't know him. We know nothing about this guy. We'll go back to the first one here. You know him? Now, to get this GIF image to load, I need to hit this blue comment thing. Now it's loaded, right? Now, so you see a clear GIF image. What I love about this is it's going to stand out. You're going to see other posts and other groups where there are many comments, but no one said a GIF image. So what's happened is, if you're one of those people that's not added a GIF image, your comment does not stand out. And what does that mean? That means you don't stand out. So you always want to add a GIF image to every comment you do so that you stand out. You do not market your business, you market yourself. When you're using Facebook in the midst of your community, whether it be Astro Sub 2, Gator, whatever, one of, 7-figure flipping with Bill Allen, doesn't matter what community you're in, when you're commenting, you always want to add a GIF image because that's going to make your comment stand out amongst everybody else, right? If you're not visible, you're invisible. You don't want to be one of the masses. You want to stand out apart from everybody else. So you always want to use a GIF image. So we'll get back to this thing. Okay, so now here we're looking at this post here with Bill. And we've got the post itself. Bill said, JJ's using his best. I love Bill. Now, again, the first way to respond is the reaction button with anything besides the blue thumbs up. The second way is a comment. The third way is ask a question, because a question is a call for engagement. The fourth way you could respond to a post is adding a GIF image. Why? The GIF images maximizes your visibility. People are going to see your name, and when they put their mouse over your name, if your profile is created correctly, you're going to see your face. So you're sharing your face and your name, giving yourself full visibility, drawing attention to your name by using the GIF image. The GIF image is basically waving a flag. Here you go. JJ Azizian. Hey, back again. JJ waving another GIF image. Hey, JJ again. See this GIF image? And guys, you can create a GIF image for every little thing, right? I like to put the word Disney, and I can put any Disney GIF image. I can put Disney house. And I can come up with cute little images for Disney that relate to a house. One of the other fun Disney images I like to go for is money. We're real estate investors. Are they all money? Maybe not. This relates to money. Probably a lot more like that one. It's got a little bit more money in there. But my point being, people love Disney images. So when you use a Disney image, people that aren't even, other than the person you're responding to, are probably going to like your post. I mean, your comment. They're going to like your comment merely because you've used a very colorful GIF image. Again, you want to use, that's the benefit of the GIF image. But now that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing we're going to do is going to be about tagging the post, right? And who are we going to tag? We're going to tag Bill Pace himself, right? So we're going to come in here, and again, we have to edit the post, or edit the comment, rather. I'm going to choose the edit option. Now, in tagging Bill, I want to come to the front of the comment. Now, if I type his name, he's not showing up. Oh my gosh. You start to type his last name. He's still not showing up, right? So sometimes the person shows up right away, but if they don't, I will hold the shift button, hit the number 2, and use the ampersand. And as soon as I do, and start to type the name Bill, here he is, Bill Pace. Now, if I even type the P, he now comes to the second spot. If I type the A, and then the C, he's right at the top. So now what I've done is I've tagged Bill in here, right? Now I'm going to add the tag. I'm going to solidify the comment. Now I've got him tagged. Do you like that, Heidi? Does that look good?
I love it.
You love it? Yeah, I don't love it. I don't like it. Would you like me to tell you why?
You don't like tagging him?
I like tagging him, but what I've done is I've tagged Bill by his first and last name. Bill Pace, great post. Okay. The thing is, who is my comment directed towards? Bill.
Bill.
Directed to Bill. So I'm speaking to Bill directly. So if I'm commenting on someone's post, coming to them directly, what I don't want to do is I do not want to address them in the third person. If I go to your house and you're having a party, you got hot dogs and hamburgers. JJ, what do you want? Well, Heidi Chesla, I'll take a hot dog. It's like, why is he calling me Heidi? I know my last name. Now, if you come to my house, you come to my house and I'm having a Super Bowl party and we got 7-Up and lemonade. I'm like, Heidi Chesla, do you want a 7-Up? Why are you addressing me by my last name? So I'm never going to speak to someone in the first person or address them in the first person, referring to them in the third person. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Makes common sense. Okay, so let's go back to the post and look at this. So you see, I've tagged Bill. He's tagged. His name's underlined. The whole thing leaves a link to his name. As soon as I put my mouse over it, it takes me directly to his page. But again, I don't like that. So I'm going to hit the edit button. I'm going to edit this comment. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. One, I can just backspace out, back out the last name, back out the middle name, put a comma. I can do it that way. But let's say we're doing this from the very beginning, right? I'm going to edit the post. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put it back in the way it was. So I'm going to come to this post. I'm going to hit the edit button. I'm going to choose the edit option. I'm going to come to the beginning and put the ampersand. Bill Pace, here he is. Now his name is highlighted. The whole thing is in blue. The cursor's flashing at the very end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backspace out the biz part. I'm going to backspace out the last name. As you can see, his first name is still in blue. His first name is still tagged. I'm going to put a comma. I'm going to put a space. As in proper grammar, you have a space to follow a comma. And I'm going to change that capital G to a lowercase g. And now my sentence is going to say, Bill, great post. Have you ever met JJ in person? Now, ideally, he's going to answer this. Of course, I'm asking about myself. I'm referring to myself in the third person. But he's going to His reply might be, of course I met you in person. You won't stop talking every time I meet you. But my point being that now we've done all 5 of the ways to engage with this post. The first one is the reaction button. We can change to the care. We can change to the sad. You can always change which emoji you're going to use, right? Second thing you do is you hit the comment button and you put hello. Let me put hello there, right? So you put your comment, but then you're going to go back in here and you're going to edit that and you're going to ask a question. Where do you live, right? That's the third thing. The fourth thing is a GIF image. I'm going to put where. Actually, I'm going to play with that Disney thing again, right? I'm going to go Disney house. That's kind of cute. I'm going to use that one. It's just cute. Now, again, I'm going to put Bill's name in the beginning and make that hello there. I'm going to go like this. Bill Pace, there he is. Back out. Last middle names, come in here. So again, I've done all of it at one time. We've already hit the reaction button. I've then now done the statement, number 2, question number 3, GIF image number 4, and I've tagged the individual number 5. You do it all at the same time. And I'm asking him where he lives, and ideally he'll answer that. But these are the 5 ways in which to respond to a post. Does that make sense, Heidi? Is that kind of clear?
Makes perfect sense. And it's so easy to do. It's not really that hard to just get them all in while you're responding anyway.
Well, and here's the important part of this, and maybe I should have said this up front. If you're seeing someone who's really successful in real estate, they're in your group, it might be someone like a very well-known name is Abraham Gray. If you're in the Sub-2 community, everybody knows Abraham Gray's name. And if you want to make yourself known to him, right? Because I'm sure he's got 100 people, and Abraham's like, JJ, don't tell everybody how to reach me. But if you want to make yourself known to somebody, what you want to do is you want to comment on their post. They're going to get a notification that Heidi Chesler liked your post. They're going to get a notification that Heidi Chesler commented on your post. Now, when you add a question, then that person, whoever it may be, Michael Manasakania and Kent He, Chad Glover, Justin Kremer, a bunch of good investor friends of mine, they're likely to answer that question because they're going to see it. You've tagged them by name. They're going to get a notification that you've commented on their post. You had a GIF image going to stand out really big. Oh my God, well, yeah, I'll answer that question. What happens is you're now making yourself known to that person, right? You're particularly using this when you're trying to create engagement of someone that you perceive as bringing value, knowledge, experience, transactional experience. They do underwriting, they do acquisition, they have some kind of experience that can help you with your business. So you want to get to know them. So what do? You like their post. Do not hit the blue thumbs up. Comment on their post. Ask a question so they answer your question. You now have engagement. There's, JJ, come, let me answer that question. What do you do then? You ask another question. Hey, great, he answered. So now, whoever that person might be, it could be, David Briley. It's like David now knows that he's in dialogue with you because you're responding to his post. He's answering your question. Now he knows who you are. At that point in time, you could send David Briley a friend request, send Mike McKenna a friend request. And then here's the catch, guys. Here's a follow-up to this thing. Whenever you send a friend request, send a message to introduce yourself, right? But what are you using for the icebreaker? Commenting on a post, reacting to the post, asking a question to the post, adding a GIF image to the post, tagging the person in the post. This is what's making you visible. People work with and help people that they know, like, and trust, right? I throw trust out the window. If I don't like you, I'm not going to trust you. So it's a matter of like and trust, right? People they will not like you unless they know you. They cannot know you if you're not visible. So you need to leverage Facebook's algorithms for activity to make yourself visible so people know who you are. How do you do that? Commenting. The more you comment, the more engagement you create, the more visible Facebook's going to make you. I'm talking backwards. I'm dyslexic here. But it's about being visible, and you use and leverage the comment and post process to make yourself visible. With this, I will add, when you create a post, always add a question. I see these comments, I'm new to the group and I live in this state and these are my partners and we do this and we're located here. I can't wait to meet you. I'm like, great. What's your question? Where's the McFly? Hello? What's the question? Why? They have no call for engagement. I see a post like that. I'm like, okay, big deal. You're new. Okay, big deal. You got partners. Yeah, big deal. You're working on that. So what? What are you asking me? Guys, people are going to comment on your posts. They're going to like your posts without a question. But if you add the question, you'll get more comments and you'll get more likes and you'll get more engagement. So the thing is, you do not market your business, you market yourself. And how you engage on a post is key to that. And you can flip it around. When you're creating a post, guys, add something visual. You cannot count on just the written word of the context of your message to be enough to get people to respond to your post. So you want to add a photo, a website link. A GIF image is perfect because it's always colorful and moving. You can put Disney, you can put any word, house, money, anything to come up with a colorful image. You'll find ones that you like, but that bring visibility to your posts, right? I go to so many groups and I see like 10, 12 posts, and they're all just written text, no GIF image, nothing to make your post stand out much from everybody else's. Again, if you're not memorable, you're forgettable. You need to stand out in the crowd. You need to market yourself. So that's what I got, Heidi.
I especially loved the part about just engaging other people and not just kind of getting, we want to be visible and we want to see, but like just using a little touch to engage with someone you haven't engaged with before, like really understanding what they wrote and making a meaningful comment, picking out a really specific GIF image that applies to what they said, because a lot of people say things and it's just like, but if they see and then they're like, oh, I see Homer Simpson running across, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, let me just take a look at that one. So,
or someone have a question for me. Someone actually has a question for me.
Yeah, right. They actually heard what I said.
Yeah.
Right.
And the key is when we're using Facebook to network, because that's why we're using Facebook. We want to build relationships with other investors. And what does that mean? We want to get to know them. We want them to get to know us. And we do that by being visible and being memorable. And that's by creating engagement. And we create engagement on posts, because that's all there is on Facebook, guys, is posts. You're either posting or you're commenting. That's it. But here's the key, right? You're going to have people on your friends list that are personal friends from high school, your W-2 from junior high, from the neighborhood growing up, like, Diana or Rosette, right? We might have gone to high school together. She was a cheerleader there in high school, and now she's on my friends list. Let's say she's got nothing to do with real estate, but I got other friends I got my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, people from different aspects of my life, Harley Davidson friends, horseback riding friends. And as their posts appear on my page, on my news feed, I will put GIF images up there. Why? Well, one, I'm engaging. I get points for the engagement. Ideally, when I put a GIF image on someone else's page that's colorful and amusing, their friends are very most likely to like that cute, colorful GIF image. And when they do that, what does that do for my engagement? Shoots it through the roof. Facebook does not separate the engagement you create with your friends and family away from the engagement you create with real estate. They look at all the engagement across the board. So if you've got a lot of friends and family on your friends list, a lot of W-2 people that you work with, whatever it happens to be, and you can comment on their post by adding a GIF image, which sometimes a lot quicker than typing out a word, just putting up a colorful GIF image, their friends are likely to like that comment. And when people are liking your comments away from your real estate community, what does that do to the visibility of yourself in your real estate community? It escalates it. So you need to be using GIF images like they're going out of style. Every single comment should have a GIF image. Every single post should have a GIF image. If you're not visible, guys, you're invisible. And if you're invisible, I promise you opportunity will walk right past you. Again, it's not a real estate, it's not about who you know. Someone tried to take my quote. I don't know if it's my quote. I like to think it's my quote. It's not business is not about who you know, right? Business is all about who you know. No, it's about who knows you. It's about who knows you. So when we're using Facebook, how are we going to let people know who we are? How do we stand out amongst the crowd? By using GIF images. That's what makes us visible. So Heidi, that's about what I got for GIF images and posting today, I think.
I love it. I think this was so, so helpful, especially for some people that are just kind of transitioning out of that. Oh, I just use Facebook, to put my kids' pictures on at the beginning and the end of the school year kind of thing. And especially if you're transitioning into something new or a new business or any of the above, like they're super helpful and so easy to do. So thank you so much for sharing all of that.
That just brings me to another note. I'm not sure how much time we have. I know I've talked quite a bit already. I see a lot of new investors, they don't have any posts on their page. Oh, I'm not that active. But you're a real estate investor. Oh, yeah, I'm a real estate investor, but I'm not that active on Facebook. You've got a whole bunch of friends that are successful real estate investors on your friends list. Yeah, I do, but you're not that active. Thing is, you need your membership. You need those on your friends list to know who you are. People have a 48-hour window of memory for what they see on their newsfeed. So if you're not posting regularly, your name's going to become yesterday's news, out of sight, out of mind. So you need to post on a semi-regular basis, every other day, 3 times a week. Twice a week's not enough. It doesn't have to be lengthy, it doesn't have to be anything big. But just to start, as they say, done is better than none. But post a couple times a week, add a GIF image to that, ask a question to that, and see what happens with the engagement. And sooner or later, what's going to happen with you? I went to my first major boot camp 3 months after I started with my educational community 6 years ago, my first real estate community. And I walked into a room of 5,000 people. One of my coaches was there. And he walked up to me. We said hello. We recognized one another through our Facebook posts because we weren't doing Zoom at the time 6 years ago. And we said, "Hey, Dave, how you doing, JJ? How are you?" First thing out of his mouth after that is, "I see you all over Facebook." That was new. Now since then, I think my visibility has increased a little bit. But again, you don't market your business, you market yourself. You want to walk into a room where everybody knows your name. When you start to use GIF images, when you start to respond with questions, when you start to tag people, when you start to use the things that I teach every single day, you're going to become more visible within your community. And what's going to happen is people are going to know your name before they know you, before they know you personally. When they get to know your name before they know you personally, your name will precede you. Your name just precedes you. When your name begins to precede you, your name becomes your brand. When your name becomes your brand, opportunity comes to you. Ask me how I know. It's just
how do you know?
Yeah, it's just that I've been blessed, in the opportunity. We all want the same thing. We want the opportunity to get to know successful investors that we can become friends with, because ideally we want to make friends with people that can help us with our business. That's not a business relationship, that's a personal relationship. We want the opportunity to make friends with successful people. As I've built my brand, my name has preceded me, people know who I am. I have now had the opportunity to make friends with hundreds, if not thousands, of successful students, successful investors, successful real estate entrepreneurs. And
Yeah.
the key to your business is who you surround yourself with. The key to your business are the 5 or 6 people that you engage with the most. And what does this mean? That they're not just business associates or business relationships, but they become personal relationships. People that you know through weeks, months, years, you know through time, they become a lifelong best friends. Um, and you want that because when you become their friend, they're going to help you more than the other 10,000 people that they don't know tugging at their shirt. Can you please help me? Like, get in line, the line forms to the left. As I say all the time, don't chase the deal, chase a relationship. Get to know people first. Build your network before you need it. Build your visibility. Build your activity on social media, Facebook, so people know who you are. So you can build your network, build your relationships, build your friendships before you need them. Get to know people before you ask anything of them. That way, when you
Yeah.
do, you're going to be more genuine, you're going to be more real, and people are going to want to help you. I think that's it, girl.
That is, I mean, so much in just a short period of time. All of us are so grateful for all of the information that you share. And, for anyone who watches this that's not typically here, please come and network with us in JJ's group. It's phenomenal. If you liked what he said today, you will be hearing much more, and on a one-on-one basis. So, anything else you want to add, JJ? I think my brain is full for today.
Yeah. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now and you want to join my group, register for my group, click this, I guess, turquoise or teal blue, ocean green, whatever. Click the QR code. That's going to take you to my website or to the registration link to register for my website. Over here on this side, you've got my Instagram handle, which I got some posts up there. But above that, I've got the link to my website, jjazizian.com. And on my website, you go to the bottom, you'll see all the flyers for all the upcoming speakers. In one of the tabs at the top, I've got a list of books under shopping for about 40 different books that are recommended for anyone looking for a book to read. But please register for the group and follow me on Instagram and come join us. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, please like the video. Please put your comments in there, whatever takeaways you have for us. Even how we can improve the show. I mean, maybe we'll just have Heidi be the host for all the videos. But we're just trying to bring you guys good content and share tips and tricks and in whatever way we can contribute to the success of your business. So I guess on behalf of Heidi and myself, we'll join our Zoom calls on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Register for the group, join the group. And Heidi, I guess we'll just continue to see them out there in the world of social media, right?
Sounds great. I can't wait.
Thanks, guys. Come back for more. Thank you for joining us.